started.
Hey guys, it's Brandon. I'm gonna have a new type of a different type of game today. Well, I've had these types of games before. I'm gonna play with my friend Chessexplained, International Master Christoph Siwiecki. We're gonna be doing a dual commentary here today. So he's doing a video comments on his channel as well, so you can see how this is going to go. I will surely get my ass kicked pretty quickly. That usually happens, but all right. So he is. Somebody's texting me. He's. I think maybe I'll go for a Nimzo here. So pay no attention to the rating differences. He he doesn't play very much on this standard pool. But I suspect, his rating would, if he really actually ever played on this standard rating pool, his rating would be like 2,500 compared to what it is now. So, all right. So this is a Rubinstein Nimzo. I have a couple of options here. I can play c5, I can play d5, I can castle. I think I'll keep it. Let's go with c5. Why not? Try to get some kind of Hubner set up. See what happens. He's gonna let me get the Hubner set up here with a quick a3. So he's probably gonna go for. Can he go? I don't know if he can transpose into the same-ish from here or not. But I'll just play d6. So the idea is for me to focus on the dark squares here. Try to play for e5 as soon as possible. And I think I can probably play e5 right away. Yeah, I'll just play e5 just to try to get it in. If he plays knight f3, I think I can play. Okay, so he's playing d5 immediately. So now the question is, should I castle right away? Play e4. I think I'll just castle. So there's one sort of standard plan in the Hubner where black tries to pick on this weak pawn on c4, but I don't really think I could do that, because that would involve the knight being able to go from c6 to a5, and then b6 and bishop a6, just trying to put pressure on this pawn here. But I don't think I can pull that off. I'm trying to think about the problem in this sort of opening is like where to put the bishop. I don't really want to put it on g4 because he'll just play f3. I don't know. Probably I should just develop. Let's just get a piece out, and maybe I can like play rook e8, knight to f8 to g6, and then bishop to d7 to try to develop all my pieces. He's got a big space advantage here, but my hope is that I can use my knights more effectively to take on some of these weaknesses. So right now I'm going to also try to put pressure on e4 to try to slow down any potential f4 breaks, which he doesn't seem to be quickly going for at the moment. Yeah, can I play maybe I could play h7, h6 here, just to stop any bishop to g4 ideas. That's probably a good idea for me, just to stop any bishop g5 from coming in. And then maybe I can continue on with knight to f8 to g6. Wow, g4. So he's coming after me here. Yeah, that's probably a good move. Yeah, what to do about that? Maybe knight h7. At h7, he may even play h4 and just really try to go for it here. I don't see why not. Alright. I'm going to be playing defense here, I think. Yeah, I expect him to play h4 here. And then maybe, yeah, h4. So he wants to play a quick g5, obviously. I'm gonna stick this knight on f8. The reason I'm doing this is just to get more pieces around my king and to open up the line for this bishop here on c8 to hopefully do something in this game. I don't think maybe he can't play g5 immediately because I have just enough coverage on it. But I think he's definitely got an advantage here out of this opening. So this is going to be, I mean, he's just leaving his king in the center and he's just going for it, which I can't really argue with that because well, the center is closed, so he's not in any danger of his king getting open at any point, sitting in the center. So he can leave his king in the center longer than would be good under normal circumstances. But I think for the foreseeable future here, I'm going to be defending. I think that's for sure. So he's going to try, I would assume, to get g5 in. Is it possible that I could get in g5, h5? Like, can I reply to g5 with h5? Is that an idea? Just to try to keep things closed. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know about the merits of that. And then maybe to bolster that kingside structure with g6. The problem with that is that would leave my dark square super weak. Imagine a pawn on g6 and h5, and I have no dark square bishop anymore, and his dark square bishop is open. So that would that would just leave me really exposed on the dark squares, and I don't know how I would cover them, to be honest. Maybe it wouldn't be such a big deal if I got the queens off, but so if he plays g5 now, I have enough coverage on it. So he could do it as a pawn sack and just open the h file. That's always an option for him. But if I play g5, h5, and then I can get in g6 before he plays g6 himself, at least that pawn on g5 would be blocking his dark square bishop from getting in on my dark squares. So maybe actually that could be okay. So like if you can imagine, wow, king d2. Was that a mouse slip? Did he mean to play queen d2? Maybe I should ask him. I'm just gonna make sure that he meant to play that. Maybe he did. Maybe he just wants to run his king over to the queen side. But what's he saying? Nope. Okay. All right. That's fine. All right. I don't know. I guess he just wants to run his king over. So I'm just going to develop a piece here. And if he does try to run his king to the queen side, maybe I can get some counterplay against his king with rook b8 and then playing for b5. And then if I try to play b5, a4. This is his idea. Okay, so he wants to maybe bring the queen into g3 here and just put it opposite my king. Yeah, I think I'm going to get on with some counterplay here and just try to put through b5. And if he plays a4, then maybe I can play a6. and try to force through b5. I've got to get some play here. And this is really the only pawn break I have in the position. Yeah, he's going to try to play... He's going to definitely try to play g5 here. Question is, can I meet g5 with h5? I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try anyway. I've got to get some play here. Oh, he took. Okay. So, I mean, it does give up. He does give up a bishop, but he does get rid of his bad bishop if he wants to. But I don't think I have a choice really. Oh, okay. Bishop back to d7, or is there any point in playing? Is there any point in playing queen a5 first? I'm thinking about queen a5 here. Check. King d1. Maybe he just goes to e3. Weird as it seems, maybe he just sticks his king right in the center and says, who knows, you know, I mean, just says, see what you can do about it. I'm gonna bring the bishop back. I'm just gonna bring the bishop back, and because I just want, I don't know, I just feel like I should keep some of these squares covered. Some of these light squares. I'm just a little nervous about his play here with g5. I'm still at the moment planning to play, oh. Yeah, I'd like to maybe, can I penetrate with rook b3 here? Is that an idea? Rook b3, he probably just plays bishop c2. What about queen f6 followed by rook b3? Yeah, queen f6 followed by rook b3. But queen f6 threatens rook b3, attacking his pawn. So, but then queen f6, he can just play g5. So that probably doesn't work. Queen a5 check. Yeah, rook b3 doesn't really do anything because he just plays bishop c2, and then I just have to run away. So maybe I can play something like queen e7, just connect rooks. Yeah, I'm going to play queen e7. My idea is going to be to double on the b file, but then I have no real penetration squares. That's the problem right now with this position. Like, I would love to play some kind of penetrating move, but I don't have any squares. Like, I can't even get into b1 because this bishop. Okay, so he's just playing some king safety moves. Yeah, I don't really have an active plan right now. This is the problem. Like, I'm being kept out of. I'd like to be able to put my rook on like b4, but the pawn is covering it. There's no penetration squares here at all. Rook b3, bishop c2. It's not accomplishing anything. G5? Does G5 accomplish anything for me here? Could I just preempt his idea with G5 and just play G5 myself? G5 takes, knight takes. It's a good square for my knight, but then why am I opening the h-file for him? That just seems like nonsense. f6? I don't want to play f6 because that gives him g5. Alright, I'm just going to double on the b file. I'm running out of time. I'm spending way too much time on this position. I'm still going to be trying to meet g5 with h5 here. Just to try to keep things closed. This doubling on the b file probably is not going to accomplish anything. Just because I have no entry points. But I had to do something at this point. What about bishop a4 to like b3? Could that be a move? Just putting pressure on the c4 pawn. Yeah, alright, here it goes. This is my plan. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I've got to try to keep things closed. Oh, he's opening it. Interesting. Takes, knight takes. Knight takes probably. But he's going to let me in on the e5 square. Takes, knight takes. Probably what he's going to do. I think I have to take it. I don't think I have a choice. Oh, bishop takes. This one I didn't see. It's bad. Guess I have to play rook e6 here. Shoot, is he going to be able to play e5 now? Or is he going to be... I really don't know. Shoot. Yeah. I guess I have to do that. Darn, I didn't even think about bishop takes. I don't have any other way to cover the pawn. Knight g6. Oh, did I miss a tactic here? Yeah. Because if I take the bishop, he takes the rook. Well, I'm losing exchange either way, right? Darn it. Ugh, brutal. Just missed the tactic here. Yeah, there's not much I can do here. Yeah, I totally missed this. I totally missed bishop takes here. Good lord. Okay, well, okay. Rook takes b1. Takes the queen, so that won't happen. That would be 2 rooks for the queen. I don't see him doing that. No, it wouldn't even be 2 rooks for the queen. Rook takes b1, takes the queen, rook takes a1, queen takes a8. So that's not happening. Yeah, this is immediate resigns, I guess. Queen takes. He just takes my queen and then grabs the rook on a8. Ugh, man, this really fell apart on me here. Oh, God, is there any route for counterplay? I don't see it. That is brutal. Brutal. Yeah, there's no way in. Yeah. Alright. Just lost this position. Yeah, alright. That was a good game. I just totally missed bishop takes and now this tactic, so alright. Good game, my friend.
Black resigns.
Yeah, there's nothing going on there. It's just over. Yeah, -6 says the computer. But oh, he's going to do some examination here. Yeah, I thought my position was okay, but I just here the computer thinks my position is fine actually. Thinks I'm at -4, or not -4, minus point 0.8 here. This I wasn't thinking about. Why would that be a move? Just to get the c5 square? No, I didn't think about this line at all. But, yeah, the king is open, but let me just see here. Yeah, the computer thinks this is about even. Yeah, it really doesn't like this queen move that I made here. I mean, I think I gave away a lot of advantage there. That's what the computer's saying. I don't understand bishop a6. What's the point? Just to pressure the pawn? Yeah, but how am I adding pressure to it? That's the question. Yeah, okay, there it is. I could have done that, but I don't know. Yeah, okay, and the knight coming into b6. Yeah, I guess I could have done that, but I was afraid of moving pieces away from the king. You know, I was just afraid of moving pieces away from the king. So yeah, this plan isn't working at all. Yeah, okay, h5 is okay. It says. Yeah, f4. Rook b6. What could I have done here? Just rook a6. Okay, that was my only move. Yeah, I just missed the tactic. Yeah, I mean, this is just game over. There's nothing I can do about that. Yeah. Alright. Interesting game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Let's save the game. He's still going here.